I started the day really excited that it was the first day of spring. I made myself a cup of tea and I put all sorts of like berries and like dehydrated berries and some little rose buds that I had collected last early summer and dried with the intention of putting it in a special tea. I just had a small handful of them, like a tablespoon of them. So I was really looking forward to having that tea, and I was steeping it, and I looked out the window over here that overlooks the landing strip, and I saw something moving, something orange running, and I was like, my very first thought was, it's that orange cat. And I didn't tell you guys that Biddy, I told you that that orange cat had come and there was a standoff between Biddy and the orange cat, and Biddy chased it off. But then the cat came back that night and attacked her. There was a major cat fight. The kids woke up and came and got me because they heard it. It was outside their window. And I opened this door and I saw the orange cat run off. And I got Biddy, I checked her, she looked fine. I was really thankful that he didn't hurt her. So anyway, I saw this orange thing and my first thought was, it's that cat again. And then it just took a split second to realize that is a gorgeous, gigantic red fox running towards the hangar. And my immediate thought was Biddy, because all the farm animals are locked up. And Biddy was supposed to be locked up. I had kept her locked up after that cat came at night and attacked her. And I wedged her window shut that she goes in and out of with like a really heavy piece of wood, a whole slab of wood that's like that compressed fiberboard stuff from a piece of furniture that I was gonna throw away that I had to take apart. Anyway, I had wedged it really tightly under that window and somehow she still pushed it open and had been escaping at night. So I need to figure out how to keep her in at night, first of all, but she had already had her breakfast. I had already seen her that morning and she had gone out. So my first thought was, I need to go save her. Where is she? She wasn't in here. So I knew she was out somewhere exploring and in danger. So I just grabbed my flip-flops. That was the closest thing I could get. And I went out on the ice in flip-flops, running down the driveway, trying not to fall. I hurt my back actually because I started to slip and I tried to, correct to not fall. And you know how you can tweak your back doing that? I tweaked my back's all sore. And the fox, I yelled at the fox, but it's like, they're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, I just wanted to stand in wonder of it, but no. I was like, I have to be the defending my farm Mindy, not the wildlife lover Mindy. So I yelled at it to get out of here, and in the back of my mind, I was just like, oh my gosh, it's so gorgeous. Anyway, it ran off. It stopped, it froze for a second and then ran off. And I looked everywhere for Biddy, I couldn't find her. And I'm like stressing so hard about, her getting eaten by this fox and having to tell you guys that she got eaten by the fox. She didn't get eaten by the fox. I'll just tell you now because I know you're worried. And yeah, she, a few hours later, just flung herself at the kitchen window, like terrified. So I don't know, she must have climbed up a tree, I'm thinking, and waited to come down. So I came into the greenhouse and she came back through her window that she had forced open. And I looked at her and I didn't see anything at first, but she was very jumpy. And then I looked on the top of her head from above and I saw on the top of her ear was all bloody, like crusty blood. Sorry, I thought that was an earthquake. Was that an earthquake? I think that was just a military something going over. We're still on edge and I'm on edge this morning. So anyway, I saw the blood and I went to get my vet spray. I put on gloves and sprayed it with this miracle vet spray that I have. I think it's Vetericyn or Veteromycin or something. I always say it wrong when I'm telling people I'm using it. It really helps prevent infection. So I sprayed it and I felt it with my glove a little bit and I could see that it has like a pocket of, and I hope it's not becoming an abscess, but there's like something swollen in her ears and an inflammation of some sort. So I don't know if that happened from the cat fight or if it happened this morning from whatever attacked her, most likely the fox. So I sprayed it really good. She of course started like trying to lick it off, and now she ran back out. I can't find her again. I was gonna lock her in here and she's gone again. By the time I got my shoes and coat on, she was out exploring again. She's just unstoppable. She's such a little feisty thing. But yeah, she's okay. I'm probably gonna have to take her to the vet. I don't want that to become a huge mess. So we've just been to the vet a ton lately. I want to keep her locked in at night. I just need to get this window to close and lock. It's really swollen from being open all winter. It's normally closed all winter. So we should probably put in some sort of cat door that's like our chicken door that could even automatically open and close certain times of day, and then she could come in for her dinner and be in for the night. So I'm trying to scheme on ways to keep an outside cat safe in Alaska. I knew we were taking a risk having an outside cat in Alaska, but the shelters, several times since we've lived here, have been giving away the cats. There's so many. They can't take any more in. They can't rescue anything, and they're giving the cats away because there's so many homeless cats. And I just can't sit there and watch that and know that she could still have an awesome, like a kitty can still be an outside kitty and have a great life. It might be a little shorter life, but I really wish people would spay and neuter their animals. There's not enough homes for all these poor kitties and dogs and rabbits, and they have a rooster there now. So it's hard because you want to save them all, but you can't. And I don't want to be criticized for getting an outside cat and then have it get eaten by a fox. I mean, our life is online, and I don't want people to attack me about that. So I'm very cautious about it, but at the same time, they're not even taking in rescues. So these cats are not even getting, there's cats out there that are starving because the shelter's full. So if I can give a cat, one outside cat that hates other cats, that can't really be an inside cat, doesn't want to be an inside cat, tries to escape, tries to run out, a home, then I think that's a really good thing to do. You know, she has a family that loves her. She even has a following that loves her. She has a warm place to sleep. She has food and water. She's helping us with our mouse problem. So yeah, anyway, I think it's something that you can do if the situation, the circumstances are right. And I think she was a good candidate for being an outside kitty. But anyway, I went out when I was looking for Biddy this morning to feed and water the goats and kind of see if the fox was still out there and see if Biddy was hurt, laying in the snow or something. I was really poking around, trying to find her. And so I fed and watered the goats, and Wingnut's ear was just hanging. Half of his ear was just hanging. The frostbite finally fell off. The vet says it declares itself. So his ear had declared itself, the frostbitten part, and he has like half an ear. It's pretty small, like little stubby little portion of an ear, and it looks healthy where it broke off. I'm gonna probably go put something on it to keep it, you know, from getting an infection. I might either spray it with the Vetericyn, with the vet spray stuff, or put the Manuka honey on it, because that is like known for being antibacterial and anti-everything, antifungal. It's supposed to be a miracle wound healer for wounds. But sorry, I'm spacing out. It's just been this crazy morning. So I was gonna film a podcast today, or not film, I was going to record a podcast today. But then I decided I just need to talk to you guys about what's been going on because it's just so crazy. Anyway, Biddy scratched me a little bit when I was spraying it on my legs, and so I immediately went and sprayed some like Bactine stuff on it, because I'm like, who knows what's in her claws now? If she took her claws into a fox or a cat that was sick, I could get like rabies or something from it. She's had her shots and stuff. She's good on everything, but stressful day, stressful way to start the day. Hope you guys are all having a better start to your day. So yeah, I just wanted to check in and fill you guys in on this crazy morning. It's not even like 10 o'clock yet. I was trying to plan dinner, and I really need to go to the grocery store. Spring break really drained the house of groceries. I don't know what dinner's gonna be. We've got ground turkey. I'm like, what can I make with ground turkey? I guess we're just gonna do tacos. We have some tortillas and we'll just have that, but I need to get to the store and I need to go get some hay before this mud starts really getting bad, because it's just weird. It's unseasonably warm. It's like, it feels like a really early spring. It feels like breakup should be at this point, like next month at this time. But we're melting pretty rapidly and the mud will be here soon. You can already smell the breakup smell. It's this really stinky garbage smell that comes this time of year. And I think it's just all the decaying matter on the forest floor, all the grasses and leaves and everything just sitting in puddles of water and mud and just going kind of stagnant. It's not a good smell. So everything's gonna be so brown and dead for a little bit, but I guess some people have seen mosquitoes. But I'm really, really excited for spring. Really excited for planting. I can't wait to be with my plants again. Anyway, I hope you guys are all having a great day and we'll see you soon. Bye guys.
Yeah, we know. You're adorable.